Okay, well, good morning. We're going to wait for everybody's or anybody to join us here. Impromptu live stream. May wanted to give out some shout outs to some folks that are always kind to her, always nice to her. And so there's Daryl Charity, Stacy Clifton.
Yeah, good morning.
Who else? Paul Hatch.
Yeah.
Has been showing her a lot of kindness and nice
China
comments.
Dave.
China Dave. So anyway, Baby May just likes to give back. We don't get an opportunity all the time. Sometimes she comes to me with her phone and says, "Hey, what's this?" Because she doesn't understand the question, or there's words that are,
And then
that are out of her league, if you will. So,
and then Goldfinger.
And Goldfinger. We always like Mr. Goldfinger.
Yeah. And then Mark Angel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mark Angel.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So anyway, we just wanted to say hi to everybody and get May. We're used to doing live streams because she's getting, what's the word? She's getting more adept, if you will, at sitting down on the couch. She just did a little story about herself using her English. And so she feels real confident when she's sitting on the couch or making a video because she knows she can stop it if she makes a mistake.
Yeah.
And she can fix it or she can edit it or whatever. And here on the live stream, she gets very nervous.
Yeah.
So the best way, I think, to get over nervousness and fear is to face it. And so I suggested, we can go on a stream. I'm going to go live because it's raining and there's nothing else going on. So let's go live. And I haven't done a video in 3 or 4 days. So let's just say hi to everybody, which is what we like to do.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. 24 people watching. Thank you so
good.
much.
24 people watching.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We'll just sort of say hi to people. I see some.
Cecil, good morning. Ed, Fan.
Hey, there you go. Ohio, welcome aboard. Thanks for coming along. We'll try to keep up with the comments. Shouldn't be too tough today.
Good morning.
Hey, Colin.
Edward, good morning. Thank you for watching.
Hey, Mark likes your
John.
hat.
Chester.
What Paul and my Goid content. Thanks, guys. Okay. Nice to see you. Thank you, Edward.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark's telling you to rock on. You know what that means?
Means it's like.
Keep having fun.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
English expression. And off we go. Hello, Biff.
Good morning.
Hey, Fisher Lord.
Fisher Lord.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lords.
Hi, Mr. Ron. As always, thanks for coming along.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ron.
Yeah, we're feeling good. Thank you very much. Connecticut. Maurice, thanks for coming along. Woo! Sounds cold. So you guys, I think would be good is if you guys, let's see, what can we chat about? May doesn't want to be on too long, but I think she would like maybe you could give some suggestions for videos. It's always good.
Yeah.
If you have any questions about May or her life or what she's planning on doing, and just
for dancing.
She loves that dancing thing.
Yeah, for continue for dancing or no.
Yeah, she wants to know if you guys want her to continue to dance. And she calls that her talent, so she likes to dance. I was going to talk about religion on my next video. But this is May's show, so we won't talk about mine.
Yeah.
I got a few hats too. I should go put my hat on, huh?
Yeah, 3. I think 3.
2. Reach up to.
Yeah, for me.
¿Cómo está? Nice to see you. Hello from Baltimore. See, everybody likes your hat, baby, man.
Yeah,
You know, I
thank you
bought
so
that for
much.
myself, by the way. I ordered that off of Shopee, and it said extra large. And look, barely fits her noodle. So I don't know. I think it was for Koreans. Trying to send you a little something, but can't see how. If you'd like to send a gift, I think there's a super chat button or a $ somewhere for May. If not, she has a PayPal on her, what do you call it? On her homepage. Hi, Rick.
Thank you for watching. Bruce.
From Sweden, huh? You guys, are a lot of you guys chomping at the bit to get out here? I bet you are. Okay, so when will you be cooking next? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Are you going to be cooking again, or you kind of give up on that?
No, I continue for cooking.
But nobody watches it. It's a proven fact. I mean, numbers are numbers, right? Liars figure, but figures never lie. And so they made a mango float the other day, right?
Yeah, and then I cook the vegetable, but I'm not make the video.
But nobody watched it. I mean, I think it got 1,000 views after like a week, the mango float. But then if you jump around in a pair of shorts out here doing Zumba or something, it gets 5,000 views. You dirty dogs. Yeah.
Good morning,
Yeah.
Sir Ian.
I thought my buddy Ian out there, religion. Yeah, I thought I would talk about that. It's been a while since I've pissed anybody off. Which one are you from? U.S., United States now. Well, I'm American. May is from here in the Philippines. Paul, I've been to the Philippines once in 2017. Okay. Other than COVID, what has changed there for you and May? That's a really good question.
Yeah.
Give me time to think about that. When I've been to the Philippines once, and other than COVID, I can tell you what's changed. So, yeah. Since I moved here, she's lived here all of her life, obviously, and her biggest change is being infiltrated in my life. So she's gone from one end of the spectrum to the other. For me, I have seen big changes with cars, of all things. When I first got here, it was primarily scooters and motorbikes. And then the cars started selling left and right to the locals. And I was in the car business, so I knew what was going on. They set up financing. They made it easy for a local to buy a car. And these people are stepping up, and they're buying really super nice, really super expensive vehicles. And I think the repossession rate is somewhere around 55%, which I also predicted.
Dance fever.
Dance fever. I showed her, speaking of dance fever, last night on TV, I was on YouTube looking for music, and I play a lot of live stuff like from back in the day. We went to a birthday party over at Stash Wagner's house. If you don't know who Stash Wagner is, he's the guy that wrote Don't Bogart That Joint. And he played with all these bands that, you know, I'm just enamored with. And these people like Linda Ronstadt and David Bowie and all these people that I can do. Anyway, I'm going back to his house this coming week sometime and do a follow-up interview with him. And I met another guy there that's also a musician, and we were talking about back in the day. And so I was surfing YouTube, and what came up but Dick Clark. And you know how they used to have the little dance contest? So I was watching that, and it was really bringing back memories and good thoughts, and how, I don't know, just how clean and wholesome it all was. And then I went to Saturday. I realized she didn't have the faintest idea who John Travolta was. And so I put on Saturday Night Fever for her. And then I went through all of John Travolta's stuff, like Pulp Fiction, and when he was in Michael, and all of his dance routines. So that was fun to do. I exposed her to that. More swimsuit stuff. Okay, I think it's good. I think a bikini haul would be good for you to do. Thanks, Jimmy. Okay, new subscriber. Appreciate that. I just had a guy tell me he unsubscribed because I posted a sexy picture of baby May. And he said, I thought you were a Christian. Which sparked my little religion thing. I thought, you know what? Okay. That's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And I torment this woman because I will start dancing around the room and she's like grabbing her phone and she's trying to get the video on. And just as soon as she starts filming the video, I stop. I go, that's it.
I'm not ready for the camera. Yeah, Daddy Paul very good for dancing behind the camera.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Rex.
People think I coerce her to do stuff, and nothing's further from the truth. In fact, I wake up to a lot of these videos. You made a video when I was asleep.
Yeah. And then I wake up, my God.
And she had such a hassle. She made her last video is her dancing around the living room here. And she posted it and it got
I wrong edit.
What happened? It got a strike or something, right? Because of the music.
Yeah.
So she had to delete it.
Yeah.
And then she had to change it. And
5 times.
5 times.
Yeah.
She worked on that. And I said, see, it's better just to sit on the couch, talk for 20 minutes, and forget about it, like I do. But she won't listen to me. Yeah. She's rocking that hat. I love that hat. Would be nice. Cool. I bet a lot of guys want to move out here. I did meet a dude that at Stash's place that's been living here. He's been living for, I think, 15 years in Thailand. And so I told him I want you to be on my channel. And he says, no, I don't want to, be on the channel. I said, okay. But he's got a lot of great information. And so I said, I got a suggestion. I'm going to have coffee with him today if the rain lets up at 10 o'clock. We're supposed to go to Nasbury and have a cup of coffee. And really like this guy, really a cool dude. And I said, maybe if it's okay with you, you'll be off camera and I'll be talking, asking you questions. And because some people just aren't comfortable being on the internet. And I totally respect that. I totally get it. But he seemed open to that idea. And I would love to be able to give you guys some information because this guy is an expert on Thailand and what's going on. I know a lot of guys want to go there. I know I want to go there. It's actually my number one choice of place to retire. As opposed to the Philippines, language or no language. I like Thailand better than the Philippines, but the visa thing makes it so tough. But anyway, that's that. So anyway, I think, what are you going to do? Are you going to do more dancing? Are you going to do more bikinis? Or you have any surprises coming up? Because I never really know what you're going to do because you just do
surprise.
Stuff. Surprise?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We're really, really trying to pump up Baby May subscriptions.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
And I'll tell you guys something. Here's my suggestion. You guys let me know what you think. Baby is huge about this being her future. Okay, yeah. I've let the genie out of the bottle here. She does not get rich off of YouTube. Number one, let me just clarify that. So she might make $8 or $9 per video. And so she's not getting wealthy. Trust me. What was I going to say? Oh, but she does a video every day.
Yeah.
And she feels compelled that if she doesn't do a video, she says, well, I don't make any money, be it $4, $5, $3, whatever. It's money's money. And so I said, okay, but I think that some of your videos get rushed. I think some of them, you work like crazy trying to edit them to get them ready to go and post it and this and that and the other. And I think she's working too hard at it. So my suggestion, I made a deal with her. I told her this. I said, here's the dealio. For the rest of January, go ahead what you're doing. Make a video every day. Drive yourself nuts, laying in bed for 4 hours, trying to edit it and please Google and please yourself and whatnot. And then we'll find out how much money you made in January. So let's say it's $185. In February, I want you to make a video every 3 days. And you agreed to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I said, take more time, think it through, maybe shoot 3 or 4 videos and pick one, maybe run a few by me and just get my opinion. I won't tell you ever what to do, but maybe I'll make a gentle suggestion or whatever. And if you make less than what you made this month, I'll pay the difference. But my guess is that cranking a video out every day for the sake of doing a video is counterproductive. I think it's better to put a video up, let it run its course for 2 or 3 days, and then do another video, but make it a more quality video, something with more substance, more thought and whatnot. Because you don't have no idea how hard she works every day, but she loves it. It's her passion. She digs it. And it's just a 180 from when I first met her, because she didn't want anything to do with it. Oh, well, thank you for asking. I have not heard any bad news. My stepmom said something on Facebook about him and her and my sister, who's 5 years my elder, are all doing really badly. But, she's a drama queen. So I really take a lot of those are the statements that I used to jump up and get excited about and get all fretful and worried. That was part of my stress level in the States. And I've learned over the years that you have to just take some statements from some people and consider the source. So thank you very much for the question. Nobody has said anything wrong. For me to get a hold of anybody, my only real person that I can talk to is my sister. My sister and I don't really see the same, we're not on the same page. And so she will do things kind of out of spite. So she's my only real way of communicating over there. But I appreciate the question. I still plan on going over there. If things do get weird, I'll go over in March or April. And then I will, if it takes 3 months, for example, for me to get back to the Philippines, the only thing I can do is set May up for 3 months to stay here in the apartment, which I'm happy to do. She's very low key as far as the financial end. And I think we can do that. I hope we can do that. And then what I would do is I would go to America, spend my 2 weeks. I wouldn't be able to afford to stay in America because I just don't have lodgings or anything like that. Like I said, my kids are scattered. My sister and I don't get along. And my dad, his place is too small for me to stay at. And there's a lot of dynamics there. So I would just bounce into Mexico and stay there. And then I would bounce into, try to get closer. If something else opened up, might go to Colombia and hang out with my friend Gary, because he's going there, and then come into the Philippines. So that's one thought that I had. I'd have to leave baby and mate alone for 3 or 4 months, but it might come down to that. And she understands the severity of this. She understands my father. So it's important for me to go see him.
Yeah.
And so leaving her alone for 3 or 4 months, she's not against that. You know, she would, it would give her a chance to talk privately with Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise from Hollywood, living in Hollywood.
As Tom Cruise is her idol. Let's see, when am I going to dance with baby May? I dance around here all the time.
Yeah, but it's private. The police dance is private.
Yeah. I think that's awesome. You know, I got here. I mean, I got here like 3 months after I turned 62. Grumpy dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to do gratuitous stuff. You know what I mean? Well, I get it. Yeah, it would. But that would be kind of precedent. When she does her little bikini things, she does it to show off what she bought and how much she paid for it and what it looks like on her and what she likes about it and how it looks and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And when she cooks to show the food. That's been suggested before, but then that's kind of like fake. You know what I mean? And May doesn't want to be fake. So she'd be putting a bikini on and cooking. It wouldn't be reality, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
She makes an awesome mango float. Yeah, it would be good for me to get out of the country for a while. Ian likes our mango floats.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember you gave Ian some mango float?
Yeah, he loved the mango float.
Father doing, yeah. I think my father's fine. Not fine. I mean, he had a pacemaker put in and he broke his knee. But, you know, he's being taken care of. They have a health care provider there. And so, you know, he's getting the best care possible. Where he lives, there's really super good medical. Interview with Penny. Now, she met at Stash's place, Biff, a young man and woman. They're like 18, 19, right? 18.
Yeah.
And you want to interview them. I thought it would be a great idea to interview a young couple that are just normal Filipinos, right? Yeah. Are they going to do that?
I think no, because very young, 18 years old.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to push the envelope. Let's see. Yeah. Here's Mark Angel. Thank you very much. Hey, we gave you a shout out earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, there you got it. Shout out. I will always have your back, baby May. Please don't ever stop dancing.
Mark Angel. Thank you for watching my dancing.
A hiking trip. That would be something May's done before and can do. I'm not much of a hiker. And we bought this goofy gimbal thing. And we're not happy with it, to be honest with you. We tried it a few times, and it's like heavy and bulky.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to hold. So I don't know. We'll work it out. I might look around at something that's actually, I went all in. You know, I went and bought the nicest one that I could find, got the best reviews, but it's almost too complicated. We just need something simple that'll stabilize her phone when she's walking around. We don't really need all the bells and whistles on it. So I think that I'll just try to find a cheaper gimbal that's lightweight and just does just that, just sort of stabilizes the phone. And then I'll give this one away to somebody. I don't know what that is. What is that, a piece of cheesecake or something? piece of cheese. Yeah, hit the like button for Baby May.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you want to give Baby May a gift, give her a like.
Thank you.
Give her a like. It helps her algorithm. Or subscribe. Make sure you subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Let's see. Watch Paul. Yeah. Again, this is May's thing. I don't want to get into a lot of mine, but I did get off all the meds from over there. And, partially that's because that's just pushed over there. Whether you need it or not, I think the doctors are motivated by the gifts and trips and all that kind of crap they get from pharma. And then also blood pressure is normal. The only thing I have an issue with is my weight, because in Thailand, I lost 20 pounds. When I moved here, I gained 20 pounds. So if I was to move to Thailand tomorrow, within a year, I'd lose 40 pounds. That's how that math works. And then next month, February 4th, is when I go on my diet. So I shined it on during December. And the reason why is I'm a realist. I knew that May and I were going to be giving parties, throwing some celebration parties.
Yeah.
And going to parties.
Yeah,
I knew that was going to happen. And here's the deal. If you're on like a low carb type of diet like I do, which is effective for me, it doesn't work because I cannot go to someone else's home and not eat their food. It's super insulting. If I don't sit down and have a plate of food that they spent all day preparing, they are insulted. And I like May, when she has a party, she gets up and cooks all day.
Yeah.
And if someone was to come over and not eat any of it, it would hurt her feelings. So I knew I was going to get spaghetti. I knew I was going to get this. I knew I was going to get that. And I just said, to hell with December. And then I carried that into the January. But my birthday's coming up. So the day after my birthday, I said, and my birthday, I know I'm going to have a birthday cake. So I said, okay, February 4th, the day after my birthday, that's when I'll start my diet. Let's see. I have never been to the Philippines. I got a Filipino fiance in the Philippines and the United States, fixing to come to the Philippines as soon as they open. Are you on or in a long distance relationships? For the life of me, as soon as we get done with this, I'm going to go into my playlist and look at my videos, because it's usually the women, like the girls that have the YouTube channels that do videos about long distance relationships. Yeah. And I have touched on that in other videos about stuff like how to fail, how to succeed, mistakes I've made, this, that, the other. But I can't remember if I've done a video on specifically about long distance relationships. And if I have, I won't do another one. But if I haven't, I will do that. That will be a topic that I'll do, simply because May and I have a lot of firsthand experience with long distance relationships over here from an observational point. In other words, we know women that are having long distance relationships with guys. And I would kind of like to give you guys a behind the curtain look at what really goes on. Some good, some bad. Yep. The average cost of cars, that would probably be, I can't give you an average, bro, because I haven't shopped. I have looked at, they are cheaper than in the States. I can tell you that much. And you can go all in. You can go up to, you can do the Lexus and all that. But the only one that I've ever looked at is called a Toyota Wigo, which is what my neighbor has one. And he bought one, I think it was a year old, for $8,000. Automatic air, power windows, everything you need. And a new one goes for about 13 or 14,000. So to be honest with you, I have not walked into a car dealership since I've been here. I mean, I have no desire to. I lived in one for 40 years. So, last place I want to go is a car dealership. But we have been thinking about buying a car. Still in the thinking stage. That is a private conversation, my friend.
Yeah.
Sounds like a buy here, pay here, scummy car dealership. I don't know what that means. I like the hat.
Yeah.
See?
Thank you.
See? You're a good
Wow,
dancer.
thank you so much.
Yeah, it is her talent. What good things to do around your place? There's all kinds of stuff. We like to go on little road trips. There's a lot of scenic stuff that we do. There's a zillion dive resorts.
Yeah.
There's a lot of friends that we go visit. There's certain restaurants, coffee shops, things like that. What else? We go shopping, outdoor type of shopping, plaza shopping. But I think our favorite thing is just to jump on the little scooter and go up in the mountains.
Yeah.
And we just buzz around.
Just in Copies, very nice view.
Yeah. And we go, there's like little destination places that are way up the mountain and have awesome views.
Yeah.
And the only downside is that the roads are really rough. And so my gay looking little scooter just takes a beating, so does my ass.
And then second is Prayer Mountain.
Oh, Prayer Mountain.
That is hard for walking.
Yeah, it didn't happen. How you doing out there in Canada? Hello, guys.
We're all in fire.
Dance contest, the Gong Show, yeah.
Yeah, with Daddy Phone.
Yeah, I should show her the Gong Show. What was that guy's name? He was supposedly a CIA spy, the guy that hosted the Gong Show. I think George Clooney did a movie about that. Is it 110, 120 volts over there? What are the first few steps when you get to the Philippines? It's the same voltage as in the States. I can't remember if I think it's 220. But you can buy adapters over here. They don't have a lot of three-pronged outlets is the issue. This place does, because the guy's an electrician. So he knew that going in. But you just got to buy power strips. And let's see. When you get to the Philippines, to do there, I don't know what that means. I was watching your video, man, where you met a friend across the river. The place seems so peaceful and wonderful. So that was the life. Yeah. So where did you meet a friend at a river?
New friend. Hanelen and then Sabel.
Oh, that's right. You guys went down to the
and
river.
then I have come a new friend from Cebu.
You do?
Yeah. But it's quarantine 14 days.
That's right.
Yeah.
Plus, I've got a friend that's been quarantined, and we actually met one day, and then we have not been able to get together because he broke his collarbone, and then he had to go, and we kept missing each other, and we were supposed to get together, and there was a brownout, so we couldn't call each other. Yeah. And then what happened? It rained, and then his car broke down, and then we were supposed to get together, but he had to go to the doctor, and then he had surgery. And so anyway, that's on hold as usual. If you got it, flaunt it. That's my yeah, I'm with you on that, Ralph. Finally, someone with some common sense is commenting here.
Mayong buntag, what's that? David.
Hello to you out there in Oklahoma.
Good morning. Mayong buntag pod. Mr. Ron.
Yeah, I made a mention of that in my epic failures. I was thinking about you and another guy that some guys meet women online and my other friend too. And they work out perfectly. And I'm also curious if, because you know what, I think the Philippines gets a bad rap with this whole long distance scammer stuff, but I think it happens in all the countries. I guess we hear about it because we're living here, but I mean, there's Russia, there's Thailand, there's Vietnam, and all this, that, and the other. So, but I'm going to check my playlist, and then I'll tell you some stories about long distance relationships. Yeah, Shane, how are you, buddy?
Thank you so much.
Always good to see you, man. Thank you for your support. Always.
Yeah, thank you.
We do appreciate. Yeah, I understand. You know what? If I've had like 7 or 8 really strong drinks, I become the world's greatest dancer.
No, you can sing. Yeah, Daddy Paul good for singing. Behind the camera.
I have zero talent.
Behind the camera.
Just as the critter, there's definitely many less than the Christians wear bikinis. Nice dance video, man. Yeah. That was going to be my whole point about the Christian thing. In fact, I met up with a guy. Well, I'm going to save it for the video. I'm going to save it for the video. I won't tell you everything. But what was I going to say? Oh, the critter hunter. Critter hunter is hard to get with because he doesn't have any transportation. And so getting him up here is tough. And but I would like to hang out with him again. Yeah. Thank you, Shane. Yeah. What you see is what you get. And trust me, I'm not home when she does most of this stuff. The biggest difference, well, there's a lot of different dynamics, and I'd love to. I really want to get into it with this guy and do a video, even if it's just you're gonna have to look at my ugly old mug and listen to his voice off camera. But he brought back some memories to me about the dynamics in Thailand. I think the biggest thing about Thailand that I like is it's just clean. The food is off the hook. I mean, it's my favorite food on the planet. It's fresh, it's healthy, it's creative, it's got super variety, and I have absolutely zero desire to eat Western food. And I love seafood. Wow. But I hate the Filipina version of seafood. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean, but I got to be honest. I don't like the way they prepare fish here. I love the way they prepare fish in Thailand and shrimp and just all the different flavors. I also like spicy food. So I would say food is the number one thing. The infrastructure is much, much better. It's much cleaner. It's much more diverse as far as the architecture, if you will. It's a very, for the most part, from what I can tell, a non-violent place to live. I mean, it's a Buddhist society, so it's kind of that, live and let live attitude, even though they have their conflicts and there's problems and there's rebels and all that other crap. And there's just as much corruption there as there is here, so that's on par. I think it's actually cheaper to live there, but I'm not sure what the dollar is doing against the baht. The disconnect there would be the visa situation. That's a pain in the ass. And the relationships, the people. The people, again, are super cool, but there's an underlying current there that they really don't want you there. They kind of tolerate you, was the vibe I got. And when I talked to this guy, he validated that. And he had been living there for 10 years. So I didn't have a girlfriend when I lived in Thailand. Again, that wasn't my driver. I was just trying to go there and decompress and think things through and kind of get a reset, if you will, in my life. But I did have some relationships with a couple of girls for a little while that came into my, sphere, if you will. but I didn't, and they seemed to like me, and I liked them, but I didn't feel a connection to them. There was a distance of some sort. It's so weird to try to explain. It's one of those things that I can't put a word to. And he agreed to that too. He goes, yeah. He says the people out here are much more genuine and friendly. And actually, if a woman likes you, she truly likes you. And I always felt that a Thai woman, I don't feel like they were all in. You know what I mean? It's hard to be explained. But as far as if I could go there and live with May, that would be the ultimate setup for me. I know she would adapt to it too. It would be something she would love because it's got a zillion places for her to go see. It's got the food that she would like. We would just have to go with the non-spicy stuff. But, as long as she's got rice, she's happy. And she would be in love with the fish.
Yeah.
She would be in love with going to see the temples and the elephants. And they've got rivers and they've got all these little cruises. Like we went to, took a boat to a place called PP Island. And then there's Monkey Island. And just the beauty and the scenery of it. It's like Palawan.
Wow.
Okay. So that's why we want to go to Palawan. And I just found that the beaches in Thailand, or at least where I was, were all white sand beaches and much more accommodating. We're here in the Philippines. The beaches are just rocky and they're brown and they're kind of dirty and they don't have, any kind of setups or organization to them. So I know that's a long explanation, but the list of what I loved in Thailand is longer than what I like in the Philippines. The Philippines, it just makes it very simple to stay here with the visa, and they do speak English here to some degree.
Thank you, George. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, blink if you need help. That's a funny comment.
Roy Jones. So you mean in Thailand very nice for speak the English, the people there?
No, baby. They speak more English here than in Thailand. Yes, say hi, friends. A church service is done in Dumaguete, Valencia, done in English. Yes. Are there Lutheran churches? I don't specifically know about a Lutheran church. I would imagine it's primarily Catholic. They do have some Protestant services here, and I've been to 3 or 4, and I've had zero connection with it. But that's me. Yeah, that was one of my suggestions.
Yeah, I have before that.
You got a hula hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gave it away though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used it for that picture, and then we gave it away to the kids.
Yeah, you give the kids.
Yeah, I gave it to the kids. More girls interviews.
Yeah.
Those are coming up, aren't they? Yeah.
I coming soon.
Okay.
Coming soon.
I like that too. However, we've had some of those backfire on us. So we probably need to do, one reason I need May to slow down a little bit, I think, is we need to vet some people a little better. We need to, because a lot of these people we just meet. Baby makes friends with them. She'll be walking along and she'll say hi to someone. And they'll start to talk, and baby May will say, hey, I got a channel. Would you like to be on it? And the girl says, sure. And they come over. And the next thing I know, she's bouncing in here with some chick I've never seen before. And to tell me to leave. They make a video. And but some of them have been a little less than transparent.
I remember yesterday that it was said, are you single mom? Single mom?
Oh, yeah. I've been torturing baby May. I have just been torturing this poor woman. So
very funny.
She can take a joke. And when I first met her, if I'd have done that, she would have gone nuclear. But now she's gotten used to me. She knows I'm kidding around. So I'll tell you a quick story. A week ago, we went to Brew Garden and had a beer. And I was wearing a yellow shirt. And the woman behind the bar was flirty with me. She said, "Oh, that shirt looks really nice on you."
Yeah.
You know, and May looked like she just bit into a Xanax.
No, me,
she was like,
no, first, me, I'm doing for the edit the video. I'm not give attention with you.
Right.
And then after I look the girl, she talking with you and he said, "Sir, you're very nice the t-shirt." And then after that, they call let's go. And then I give to the tip to the girl, 20 pesos the girl. I give this one because I feel he likes to the default.
So that's exactly what I was going to tell him. I always say leave 50 pesos, which is $1. And it's over tipping. And so May has said, okay. And so when the girl told me she liked my shirt and was kind of touching me and flirting with me, I asked Baby May to pay the bill. She said, I said, you leave a tip? She goes, yeah, 20 pesos. It's like, you know, here you go, lady. Then after that, so I'm riding this pony, right? All of a sudden the girls are flirting with me, so I'm rubbing it in. So then we're driving home on the scooter, and I see some hot-looking little chick with some shorts on, and I beat my horn and I wave at her, and she's hitting me over the head. And then we were at Hypermart, and as we were pulling away, another little hottie came running out with shorts on, and I slowed the bike down, and I went, "Hello." And Baby May, you know, I swear to you, Baby May just sat on the back of the bike and she said, "Oh, God help me," and put her head on my shoulder. So that was our day. I was just tormenting her. But she's so funny, you know, because she gets it. It's a joke. Yeah. And I'm always slowing down and going, "Hi, are you a single mom?" She'd like to interview you. She's like, "Stop it." Hello, England. All right. More dance and bikinis, okay? Yeah, she's doing a great job. Thank you, Edith. You know, I still haven't shown her All in the Family. I keep forgetting. Nice. Thanks, Tommy. Good morning from Cebu. Wow, hopefully you can come out here, buddy. Somebody contacted me from Cebu and wanted to get the information about getting here and how a guy that I know did. I don't pretend to know. That's why I wanted to have him on the channel so he could give you the blow by blow by blow. But there is something that you can do where you have to get a stack of papers that'll get you from Manila or Cebu to here. And that's why I wanted him on the show, because he would be able to explain that. But he's missing in action right now after he broke his collarbone. Now, I asked May if she would like scooter lessons. And what was your answer?
No, because I'm getting nervous.
I told her I'd buy her a little scooter. And they got these little scooters. They're like mini bikes. And I just think they would be awesome for her to buzz down. Not far. It's not like she's got to go all the way down to Dumaguete. But I thought it would be cool for her to have her own little bike that she could just drive down to 7-Eleven if she needed to go, or if she needed to get something. And I don't know, I'm working on it. If I did get a car, May could do anything. It's getting over the mental thing with her. So, you know, what I've seen her do as far as YouTube goes makes me believe that she would be just fine if she tried to drive a scooter or if she tried to drive a car. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But we'll see what happens. We did the McDonald's video and we got to redo it. It came out terrible. Yeah. We did a video at a massage parlor. It came out terrible. It was just like too brutal to try to post. I've actually uploaded it and I could show it, but it wouldn't do justice. You know, I'm not happy with it. And I don't post videos just for the sake of posting a video so I get some views or subscriber and that crap. And so I was just like, no, this is most videos that I shoot. I like them and I post them, and that's that. But this one was too discombobulated. It was really dark. The girls
The English.
froze up when I was talking to them, and they didn't make any sense, and I couldn't understand them. And if I can't understand them, you're not going to understand them. And they were very nervous.
Yeah.
So I talked to the owner who doesn't want to be on camera.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to go out there Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I'm going to talk again to yet another person off camera. And she just doesn't want to show her face, which
Yeah.
is fine. I understand. But I do want to promote her little business. And not only that, I want to get the information about how she started the business,
Yeah, good.
what it was like during COVID, the hoops. I mean, you know, the nuts and bolts of owning and operating something out here. This, and it doesn't matter what it is. This would happen to be a massage place. And they comped us the massage and the facial. They gave
Yeah.
it to us for free.
Yeah.
And so we gave all the girls 500 pesos.
Yeah.
So we spent just as much as if it hadn't have been free. And I felt good about that because it went right into the girl's hand, you know, and I was fully prepared to pay for the massage and facial. But the lady was like, no, I want you to promote my business for me. That's why we called you. And so I felt guilty about not paying, and the woman wouldn't take the money. And so I said, okay, I'll give it to your employees.
Yeah.
Screw you. I'm spending some money today. Let's see, your new friend not being comfortable on the internet. I understand as far as the old have faces. Yeah. Yeah. He's actually a really nice looking guy. I just think that he wants to stay under the radar. But yeah, that's me. I have a face made for radio. You know what? You're in luck, pal. We are going to, I just talked to the owner here yesterday. Some guy sent me $12 on my PayPal, which wasn't necessary. And he said, I want you to talk to the owner about renting a studio. I guess he's a German guy because I didn't understand what he wanted, to be honest with you. But what I'm going to do is, we talked to Auntie yesterday, right?
Yeah.
We're going to go on May's channel. She's going to go through one of the studio apartments that rent for $12,000. Excuse me. And give you a tour of that. Going to other places is kind of a pain in the ass. And so here it's easy. I suppose if we're at someone's place, we could just fire up the camera, and with their permission, we could run around and show, like Stash Wagner's house, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't want it shown. Maybe he does.
Yeah.
A lot of these people, you got to understand, want their privacy. They don't want you to know where they live. For safety reasons, for their woman, for their kids, for themselves. Yeah. They might have something that's going on. And so, but yeah, if we can get in, I think that again would be a good thing for May, just to show. And we've done a number of those videos, actually. More local stuff. Yeah, you can make some hollow.
Yeah. And choking. Hollow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is that's right. Make 2 a week and 1 day off. I get it. I mean, it's that work ethic that she's got. And again, she digs it. She loves it. She likes doing it. It's her passion, if you will. And then she gets that financial reward, albeit small, but she says, this is my future.
Yeah.
And so, and I get that, and I totally respect it, but I don't want it to consume her, and pretty soon, for some reason, she never runs out of ideas to do things. To her, everything's interesting. Every day of her life is interesting, and she just shares it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think she should go ahead and do whatever the hell she wants. But I told her, February is a very short month. And so do me a solid and just try. And she's very open-minded to things. She's got an open mind. So she said, okay, I'll try that. And I told her, I said, if you're financially damaged by it, I'll make up the difference. So we'll just see, because it might turn out to be something where she finds out that, wow, this works better. Yeah, we appreciate that. If you guys could hit the like button on this, that would be awesome, because it helps her algorithm and it helps get her out there. And it's free and it's so easy to do. Remember to hydrate after, though. Hey guys, how are you? Hello, Houston, Texas. Yeah, that's like herding cats. That's been my suggestion. I said, you should get like 3 or 4 of your girlfriends over here and do a little fashion show, which is exactly, different hats and different clothes and different address and this and that, and have everybody just kind of do a little show, just because you girls like to do that anyway. But getting them over here, it sounds so simple, but it's not. A lot of the young ladies have transportation issues. They don't live close. They're flaky, and there's Filipina time. So they say, yeah, we'll come over. Then they change their mind, right? They cancel just because they do. And it's just something you have to live with. So to try to get 3 or 4 women over here all on the same page is really a hustle. I mean, it really is. I was trying for the longest time to do what's called a top 10 list. And it was I thought a really funny little bit that I wrote. The one thing I ever wrote. And tried to get the girls to do it, and it came off half-assed. It didn't come off at all like I wanted it to. And it was like a 5-minute video, and it took an hour and a half to get the girls to line up and sit down and not get shy. And, oh, God. Agree with Paul. Pushing a video will get you to play. Yeah. See, now Biff is agreeing with me.
Yeah, thank you. Supportive.
I'm right.
You're very supportive, babe.
Yeah, but I think that, it's cool. Yeah, but what would be fun? What she could do, I guess, is like one of those little 2-minute videos. Like I did a 25-second video with the chicken, which is my favorite video of all time. But she could do that. I want to mix it up and just try. And again, with her channel, I've really been kind of laying back on mine and trying to stay, helping her. But that's my suggestion. I'm glad you agree with me, Biff.
Bradley Queen.
Coffee's on me, Biff. Yeah, the virus, huh? Screw this virus. Let's get going. What do you guys think? You think we'll be able to get on planes once we get an app on our phone or something? Or you get what do you call it? A injection? Let's see. George Barker says, think the bikini dance stuff has a limited ceiling. It's gong show worthy and silly. Watch Mark Wins. Well, why would we do that? I got a suggestion, George. You watch Mark Wins cooking, because I don't want to. And I don't think it's silly at all. So there. See there? You got the counter.
Yeah.
Point, counterpoint.
Thank you, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan.
The bikini has limited ceiling. We just did that. Was he just saying the same thing over and over? I agree. Take some time, find good content. Yeah. Again, someone's agreeing with me. How about a summary of reputable Wi-Fi installation businesses? Cater. No such thing. No such thing as a reputable Wi-Fi business out here. It's all a monopoly. It's PLDT, which is Globe, which is everything. That's right. May's doing a great job. I do need to go see my dad. It's really on my head.
Yeah.
And it came to me the other day that what I was concerned about was leaving May behind for so long and not being able to get back into the country. And I got to thinking about it. And I said, you know what? And my big concern, if you want to call it a concern, was not having anywhere to stay for like 5 months in America without it costing me my savings. I guess I could work around it, but I could just, it finally just came to me, what the hell? I can just leave her here in the apartment and pay up 3 or 4 months worth of rent, or Western Union her the money or whatever. And then she can live really super small above and beyond the rent and the aircon. So, and then I can just live small. I can go to Mexico and hang out and live small and bounce around there, vlog from there, make some YouTube videos. And then Colombia, I think, is where Gary's going. So I'd go hang out with Gary for a month and go to Colombia and vlog and see the scenery over there. And her and I can Skype. I think she's taller than Tom Cruise, to be honest with you. How tall are you, baby?
Tom Cruise.
You're 5 foot what?
Tom Cruise.
No, you're tight. 5'4" or something like that.
5'2".
5'2".
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got an inch on Tom Cruise. I think you're taller than him. Yeah, earthquakes, huh?
In Davao, earthquake?
Are they still on really strict lockdown over there? We have earthquakes all the time, but we don't feel most of them. Yeah, I've done 2 apartment videos. My old apartment and the one that I currently live in. May's done one. If you look through my playlist. And then I just telling the kids earlier that we're going to go through one of our studio apartments here that are $12,000 a month. To give you guys an idea what that looks like. And they're actually super cool designs. If I was a single guy, I would rent those, that as opposed to this. I really like the layout. It's got a skylight in the bedroom. We've been in there. The owner wants to doll it up a little bit before we video. The only thing they don't have is aircon, which I didn't understand. But it is what it is, right? Fans. Give her 6 months just in case. Yeah, well, it's no problem, Karen. Thank you. It's not a problem. I would be able to send her the money. She's got money in the bank. There's different things that we've got set up. I've been giving her money from YouTube, but we put into an account that would actually run her for a while because she's trying to buy land and this whole thing. So money really wouldn't be a big issue for me over here for a short period of time. It's not that much money.
Yeah.
The total overhead here with me living here is $500 a month. That's with electric, water, internet, and the apartment itself. With her, it would go down to $420 because she wouldn't put the air on at all. I know her. She'd just run the fans. And then food and transportation. And we've got good neighbors that would give her a ride. She's got friends that would come pick her up. And she's got a freezer out there, so we'd load her up with food. She's got auntie, if she had a problem, that would help her. She ran out of cooking gas or water or anything. There's a zillion people that'll help her. And just leave her enough cash to run on. And then I would it would be me spending the money. Do it on video. What were we talking about? You cannot leave. Sure, I can. She wouldn't really be by herself. I imagine you'd have your sister come stay with you or a friend. I don't know. We haven't really talked about it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, double.
Yeah.
Earthquake.
What I heard, the Philippines has 20 earthquakes a day. We are in the, what's it called? The Ring of Fire. You are a great power couple. Well, we're not all that powerful, but
Power couple. Thank you.
Wish I had some power.
Power. Very strong.
Cold. Well, it was a great brand. When we steal something next week, he repents because I need more chickens. You know what? That is the only chicken. Is that right, Baby May?
Yeah.
You went to Yang Yang and bought the chicken.
Yeah.
And I said,
that only
because it was my idea that I said, you know what? There's this place called Yang Yang, and it's kind of this weird store. I mean, it's like a labyrinth. Anyway, I hate that store, but that's where May found the chicken. And she bought it last year for my birthday. That was my birthday gift.
Yeah.
And so I said, we need to go buy like 5 or 6 chickens. And that way we could give one away as a gift, or we could do like chicken wars or chicken races and all kinds of stuff, just like your that suggestion.
Yeah.
But she said that was the last one and the only one.
Yeah.
So we got the one and only chicken. You could do a stay. Oh, I could go fish walleye, babe. I'd be there. I'd probably just stay there with you. Why does she call you daddy for all the time? It's a term of endearment.
You sure, Daddy Paul? What is the new your name?
Yes, Sir Daddy Paul to you.
My God.
I told her that the other day. Look at her. Yeah, that's right. That's right. My gay looking little scooter is just like his jet.
Sorry, Daddy Paul.
How does one make a mango float? Well, I got news for you, 2 beers. There's a video showing you exactly how it's done. You go to Today with Baby May and you click on her little mango float video and she'll show you step by step. If you'd have worn a bikini in that video, you'd have had 18,000 views by now. And nobody would still know how to make a mango float. He is going to Colombia. If you're talking, well, I have 2 friends. One's Vern. He went to Turkey and then Albania. And then I have my friend Gary that went to Albania. So Vern went from Turkey to Albania. And Gary went from Albania back to the States because he hated it. And now he's on his way to Colombia. And he got a ticket for less than $100, if you can believe that, flying out of Detroit. You know what, man? I've been eating like an absolute animal. I've been eating ice cream, cake, you name it. Pancakes, pancit, the whole thing. Why? I couldn't find any friggin' food. Remember we went to Belcrest? They were out of stock, sir. Let's see. Why do you like Thailand? But well, I kind of went over that previously, but I like it better because of the food, the infrastructure, cost of living, I think is less actually. Architecture, I like the society. The hassle is the lack of English. The other hassle is you drive on the left-hand side of the road. That's a mind bender. And there's a lot worse foreigners there, which was the gist of the conversation that I had with my friend the other day. I'm going to go meet at 10 o'clock. The quality of the foreigners there are not guys that I wanted to be friends with, nor him. And the opposite is true out here. There's just a nicer group of people, at least here in Dumaguete. I can't speak for any other island, but here in Dumaguete, I mean, the worst thing we got here are some guys that drink all day and get loud and obnoxious. Big deal. But you got some real dirty dogs in Thailand that are like fake English teachers and stuff. They got fake diplomas and fake transcripts. They go to the schools. They do a real shit job of teaching the kids, and they're just trying to scrape by each month so they can feed off of their whatever their thing is, if you know what I mean. And so that's a negative on Thailand, and that's the foreigners. That's the negative about Thailand is the foreigners. And I respect Thailand because they don't really like the foreigners. They want Thailand to remain Thailand. They want to stay true to their culture. And I really have a lot of respect for that. AJ, what's up, Daddy? You cool? How are you doing over there?
Good morning, AJ.
Speaking of Thailand, Mr. AJ is supposed to be going to Thailand.
Wow.
And I think he's still trying to broker a deal on getting over there. Maybe you could illuminate us. If you want to join the chat, you're welcome to. What did I leave off at, baby? I got lost here. Let's see. I got lost. Where am I? Where's AJ's comment?
I don't know.
Whenever this thing gets to the bottom, it jumps, huh?
Yeah, jump.
It jumps, huh?
Yeah. Because of the mouse.
All right, so I'm just going to go to what I can get to here. All right, agreed, Filipina, Intel. Yeah. You take a sweet Filipina to Thailand. I think May would love it over there. And you know what? You can always bounce back in. It's not like your feet are landing in cement that dries. If you go over there and you love it, you love it. If you don't, you change. That's the whole point. It's so easy. What happened to your nose? Looks like it got cut. Is there something wrong with my nose?
No, I think in the camera.
I just got a big beak.
Yeah,
That's all there is.
Because the camera is dark little.
Good morning, Philippines Home and Garden.
Yeah.
I like the earrings. Are you wearing earrings?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up for Baby May. This is her channel. We're trying to get her going here. That's a subscribe. Wouldn't May miss her family? Not really. May and her family, well, huh?
The mouse is
Oh, yeah. May is close, but not as wound up as a lot of the other women are. May's 35 for one thing. She just confessed to me yesterday that she's been sending some money to her father because he needs medication, and she didn't want to bother me with it. And then she said she was praying to God, and then I said, watch, just like last time, you did a kind deed and God will answer your prayer. And did he not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So May once again stepped out of her comfort zone and gave away money she didn't really have to give. She gave it to her father.
Yeah.
Never told me about it.
Your neighbor.
Never. And she said, I don't want to bother you with this stuff. It's my family. It's not yours.
Yeah.
And sure enough, she got blessed right back. English is quite helpful. That's a fact. But, you know, it's part of the fun is being confused and being uncomfortable and not knowing what the hell's going on. It's it keeps you, I don't know, it keeps me kind of young, I think. Not young looking, but young at heart and being challenged a little bit and out of my comfort zone. I like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think it's interesting when May has guys, I mean, not guys, but women on the show that do want to meet foreigners and are sincere about it. I think those are great videos. And the girls have actually met some really nice guys.
Yeah.
And and in all sincerity, we've had a couple of girls take advantage of guys. And so that's why I say we're going to vet the girls a little bit better because we don't know them that well coming in. And we very regret that. But we have had some young ladies, or she's had some young ladies on the channel that have started relationships with the guys, and they're not necessarily financial, they're just communicating. And the girls are being totally cool. They're like only talking to that guy. You know, they're not jumping around to 10 different guys.
Yeah.
So that's very good. I can recommend Jerry's Grill. I don't know about Jerry's Grill out here. There might be one somewhere, but I don't know if one in Dumaguete.
El Nido? Yeah.
Or Mindanao?
Yeah, Mindanao.
Yeah, come on out. Come on out.
Oh, in here?
Yeah.
Mark and Jen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's cold there, huh? Yeah. All right. I like it when you guys are chatting amongst yourselves. So you guys, thumbs up.
Burns.
Thumbs up. Hi, Jim. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Thank you.
That's all we're asking for here.
Done.
Well, we're in the ring of fire, Don, and there's 20 earthquakes, I think it is, a day. Some are big, some are little. More problems with the typhoons.
Yeah, typhoon.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. If that's your deal. See, that's maybe where you and I differ a little bit, which doesn't make you right and me wrong or vice versa. But getting into a relationship like I am in now was not my motivation. When I went to Thailand, I wasn't really interested in hooking up with anybody. I was actually found a church over there, of all things, that I got involved with, and those friends. And then, like I said, I got healthier. I enjoyed the food. I lost weight. I relaxed, and I got a whole new mind reset. And after I left Thailand, I knew that I was coming back to Asia, and it gave me hope, if you will. I had something to look forward to. Oh, okay, good. Good. Oh, good. Got the second shot. I hope that thing speeds up. You guys think it's going to get faster? Not really. I think I looked at Costa Rica when I was first looking to retire, but I don't know much about it. I'm open-minded to anything. Well, she's 1 in a million, buddy. Sorry. Oh, there's AJ.
Yeah.
Morning laughs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was brutal, dude.
I'm very Chinese.
I always tell May, leave a 50 peso tip. And then when it came to pay the bill, she grabbed my wallet. She goes, I'll take care of it. I said, okay. I didn't think anything of it. It was specifically to burn the girl for saying something to me. And she looked like she just bit into a Xanax. She's like, look at the girl like.
And then another foreigner, he give the ladies for the, I think 100 for the tip.
Yeah.
But the girl is very happy.
Yeah.
And then second,
she hates you.
I give the 20 pesos. because she liked the money, so I give the 20 pesos.
We are in Valencia, Negros Oriental. Yeah. But she's all good with it. She knows that I'm joking, and I do it just to torment her. And then sometimes when we're driving by a group of guys, I reach back and I rub her leg.
Yeah, I remember before AJ have the back ride. AJ, I remember before
Yeah, he
you have
copied
the
me.
back ride. And before he copied.
Yeah, we're doing awesome, Karen. We really are. Trust me, we have our moments. We don't stay mad very long, like 5 minutes. Hey, May, can you hook me up with a friend like you, down to earth like you? You can answer things with being a good cook, cleaning, take care of the finances. You know, her sister would be a good catch.
Yeah.
Riza would be a good catch.
Yeah.
She has a sister who, honestly, would be a good catch.
She's single.
And she's single.
Yeah. Not experiencing the boyfriend foreigner.
Never had a foreigner boyfriend.
No.
I am thinking there are no older single expat women where you live. Is that correct? There are very few, Jan. However, there is a couple that's my age that are married that live out here. They retired out here together. So there's one that I know of. But what I noticed before COVID and during kind of like this time of year, a couple of years ago or a year ago, time gets weird with me. I saw a lot of foreigner women. I guess you'd classify them as older, 40s, 50, okay, with young guys. And I said, more power to you, girlfriend. Keep going. Enjoy your life. Rock on. Yeah, I would see. I don't have any issues with, and Baby May doesn't have any problems with me leaving for 2 or 3 months because she knows that I'm not one to wander. You know what I mean? I like to go see the sights and do stuff, and I don't really need female companionship to be completed. So I could go there. I always think it would be, if I was going to go anywhere for long term, I would have to have May with me. It would just be complete the package, you know. And I just think it would be great for her. She wants to go to America really bad, and I think she's over imagining how great it is, and she doesn't really understand, nor can she fully comprehend the dissension and the problems that's going on in America right now, and how much better off we would be someplace else. Kuala Lumpur is also someplace I'd like to try. That would be another thing that probably even be worse because it's big and cumbersome. There was a guy that asked me about buying a tuk-tuk out here. I don't know if he's on the show, but you can buy those. And they're like motorcycles in the front. And in fact, and then there's that other thing that Gary just got. What's that called? It's Bud Brown used to have one, or does have one. No, Bud Brown used to have one. Chariot. It's kind of like a truck in the back, and they're all motorcycles up front. I don't like them. I wouldn't want to drive them because they just seem uncomfortable. Now, I wouldn't mind riding in the back while someone else is driving. But yeah, you know, that's not a bad idea. It would keep her stable. But I honestly just think that it would be cool for her to have, because they got these little tiny motorbikes out here now. They're not mini bikes. There's regular motorcycles, but they're like half size. And she could buzz her, and she knows how to ride a bike.
Yeah. And
so I know there's no balance issues. With her, it's all mental. But I think it's important that she has some sort of not freedom, because she has no problem walking to the road and grabbing a trike and going down there. But I just think it would be good. I just think it would be a good thing. You know, it would be if nothing else, just to show her that she can do it and improve the confidence. Yeah, come on out.
David, thank you so much.
That hat is you. See, you like that.
Thank you,
Now, let me ask you guys a fair question here. I'm tired of Baby May's baseball cap. I told her, you got to knock off the baseball cap. Do what you want, but my suggestion, I think the hat looks a lot cuter on you. Now, the baseball cap, she needs it to ride the scooter. I get that. Keep her hair under control. But the hat, she can't wear on the scooter because it'll fly off. But as far as a look, I just think she should sport the hat more. Mr. Poppycock, whose friend kept pointing out pretty girls, which they were all stop at pointing them. All pretty. Yeah. Yes, indeed, Stephen. Thank you very much for that. The thumbs up button is free.
Thank you so much.
It does help Baby May's algorithm. It doesn't cost you any money. It doesn't take any effort. Just remember, after hitting the like button, hydrate. We don't want any of you passing out on us.
Wow.
Wow, cool.
Wow. Adrakit Cebu.
I'll be glad when you and your dad come out here. And your dad's going to be on Mark's channel. Maybe you can be on mine.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. We got to go too. Oh, it's 9:35.
Yeah.
We got to go. Yeah, I like the idea of getting her a little scooter just to go to 7-Eleven if she wants to. She doesn't have to ask me, wait for me or whatever. Or if she wants to go pick up a girlfriend down. Yeah. She doesn't have to go all the way down to Dumagetti. She could just buzz up to a friend's house or over to Jennifer's, or whatever, and just go see somebody. Yeah. And it would just, like Mark bought his girlfriend a scooter, and she only drives it once a week, if that. Joe bought his girlfriend a scooter. I never see her drive it. They always take the car and they always go together. Yeah. But he still bought it. But I'm talking about a really little one. Yeah. It's still legal. It would still work. She could still wear a helmet. And I think that she would be confident on that. My bike is too big.
Yeah, very big.
It's too heavy. And you drop that puppy, it's no fun. So here's what I'm going to do, boys and girls. I'm going to click through the comments. Yeah. And I'm not going to spend any time on them. I just want to get them up on the screen for y'all because we are going to leave in 4 minutes. So I thank you all very much for jumping in with Baby May today. We are doing everything we can
thank you so much for watching.
up her subscriber base and up her algorithm. And I want to make you guys aware of the fact that we're going to be changing her channel around. My suggestion, not demand. That's not a bad advice, Mr. Ron. You don't see a like button. There's a like button. Come on. Anyway, she would get an automatic scooter. Mine's automatic. What else? What else was I going to say? Any suggestions you guys want to put up is also awesome. There you go, buddy. Appreciate you 2 beers. X out of the chat and you will see the thumb. Yeah. That's right. Make your choice and hit the live chat again. Good luck. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for explaining that. Okay. So Jan, she does do cooking. It's in her older videos and on her playlist. Yeah. She has adventures and she has cooking and then she has 3 playlists. Yeah. So you could go to her playlist and click on the cooking one and it'll show that. That's how she started off the channel. So again, I'm going to blaze through these comments because we don't want to be rude, but we are leaving. We're going to take off. We wanted to come live because we love to talk to you guys, and we get great ideas from you guys. And it gives you an opportunity to sometimes ask a question that we aren't aware of. I have a hat. I have a great hat. A friggin' chicken.
Yeah. The chicken is behind the camera.
So I'm going through these real quick. Yeah, I think that bouncing into the States to see my dad, I know I'm not going to be able to get right back to the Philippines, but it'd be an opportunity to bounce to Mexico. And then from there, go to Colombia. I might even go to friggin' Albania and Turkey. I don't know. I mean, just to go see it. The world is to see, right? And experience. Thank you very much, Karen. I love the fact that women watch May's show. And some of her biggest supporters are women. And her biggest detractors are the 30-somethings guys. Okay? Isn't that interesting? Don't go on any Colombian date tours. The women, yeah, well, I'm not there to date. I would just be there to, hang out, eat restaurants, see. I'm not a guy that is nighttime, and I wouldn't be chasing the chicks. Yeah, the Philippines does average about 20 earthquakes a day. Well, it would run May. I live on 1,500 here. It would run May half that. She could live on $700 or $800, $500 for the rent and the electric, top, and then a few $100s for food, because she eats totally different than me. Totally different. She eats rice, vegetables,
fish.
Chicken, fish.
Yeah.
She'd be in hog heaven. She'd be in here cooking up that shitty smelling fish.
James Bond.
Yeah. I don't want to ever, thank you very much. I don't want to impose on people. I would love though, when I go, I got to bust a move in California, and it's going to be like the Palm Springs, La Quinta area to see my dad and my sister. And I'll probably set up either there or Vegas. I haven't decided which one's the easiest. A Balikbayan box to send back here. I'd like to get that going. Clothes, vitamins, aspirin, just nonsense stuff that you wouldn't believe you can't get out here. Or you can get, but it's a hassle. Or it's expensive, but mostly clothes. And then what else? I would love to meet subscribers. I was in the airport in Saigon, and a guy recognized me. And it was great because I had an 8-hour layover, and me and him got to sit around and drink coffee and smoke cigarettes. Mm-hmm. All right, listen, kids, I'm going to, it stopped raining. I'm going to go meet this guy. And we're going to say hello, goodbye.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
And we really thank you guys for watching.
Yeah. Single guy for you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so here's a real quick one. There's AJ. Getting a ton of paperwork, but worth it. 3 weeks of collecting documents, pending approval. Hope to get there by the end of February and then go into quarantine. All right, so let's you and me do a little vlogorama split screen. Huh? Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
I love the women that come on the show. The women are just awesome. All right, kids, we're going to have to pass on some of your comments. I apologize for that. If it was up to me, we would talk to each and every one of you personally. There's Mark Angel. You like the baseball cap? Well, I asked for your opinion. You gave it. So there you go. All right.
Yeah, thank
You're
you,
back
Mark
in.
Angel. Thank you.
And we'll see you guys later. Say goodnight, Gracie. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank